Hi. Hi. Uh. Bruh. Good morning. Uh. For some reason, my controller didn't turn on, so that's not a good start. There we go. Alright, I guess I have to restart this. So I'll do that. Hi. He was just wondering where you were. I was asleep. I put on something to watch to go to sleep to, and it was too interesting, and I ended up watching the whole thing. Yeah. Sleep is good. Usually I just fall asleep, Martina. Usually I'm just like, nah, all right. Okay, I can move. I can move. We need more chat. All right. There we go. Bam. All right. Um, so we're just gonna keep it chill today. We're just gonna make some improvements that we think would be nice. The overlay. Bird isn't here today. Bird is gonna go for a walk. Bird is gonna go have a healthy day. 3D chat moving like, oh yeah. So we like turning the chat on and off or switching modes on chat could be really good. Like, um, when it goes into free fly cam, might be good to switch this chat on. It's just quality of life stuff, you know, like things that make the stream feel swish and fancy. Because I get all the broad stroke stuff, and then little niggling things just stick around. You want a close up for the thumbnail? There you go. How about this one? All right. Hang on. Let me turn off starting soon. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Um. Thanks. I think I stopped taking. That's one thing I was gonna do. I was gonna unlimit the snapshots. Um. I was gonna unlimit the snapshots on Twitch side and then limit them on uh overlay side. So what I'll end up doing is queuing people's snapshots, I think, or if there's too many, just refund people. I should start making a list. So any niggling thing about the stream that you're like, man, it would be cool if it was just a little bit better, drop me a message. He's making a list. He's checking it never. No, it's okay. I make lists in Obsidian. Check them. Does Kaz still have the old list? Probably. Fixes. Jellycat colors. Quality of life. Yeah, Jellycat Captain is invisible till struck. Jellycats in general could use some love. Fixes. Figure out the pathing for Jellycat. Oh, fixes. Have us successfully start in a room for posting images to immediately work. Okay. Pup Umber says, first time tuning in. You came up on my reels and I loved your guys' animation style for some of Twerp and Game Grump stuff. I had never put two and two together, but I decided to search up the username from the Grumps Variations Animations collab, and well, here I am. Nice. It only took you like 6 years. Thank you. I appreciate I appreciate it. Chat, as you can see, know what I'm like. I'm sorry that you've discovered after 2 years of liking the animations that we made that I'm a sassy bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't apologize for it. I felt myself slipping down the canyon wall as I said it, but I had to own my truth. It has been 5.5 years. I added Starlit Brigade to my Spotify in 2019. Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. Thanks for coming over.
Doig needs to go touch graphs.
Doig needs to go touch graphs. When is the typical YouTuber apology video coming out?
Do not give him any more graphs.
I don't own a ukulele. I have a banjo though. Banjo and Kazooie apology video. Portable screen features a amp Cinemachine camera that automatically points at it. What is the plan for today? The plan for today is to look at the stream analytically and figure out small ways that we can make it cooler. or fixes that are too long withstanding. It's a I think a thinking day. You've had enough apology videos for this year. It's only February. Boo, do not give him any more grass. I guess I'm just chatting. Chatting with you. Swift's okay. Swift's just at like sleeping a little longer and then going for a walk. And then starting her work day. Portable screen. Ability to change the chat mode or style from Unity. Maybe add some weather and have the clouds pass by. The clouds used to move. I think I turned them off to test something. Whether they were like having a bigger impact on the. Basically I was trying to have a cinematic run and it was a little stuttery, so I turned the clouds off to see if that would improve the playback, but it didn't, and then it didn't turn it back on. Powerball screen. I could maybe show you where's the best place to. Yeah, okay, give me a sec. OBS Studio. Didn't shut down properly. Run normally. Notes. Okay. Alright. Y'all see that okay? Or do I need to zoom in a little bit more? Don't know if I can zoom in a little bit more. This is cool. Nice. That's cool. Oh, okay. Zoom in a small amount. There you go. Now, wow, that's cute and awesome. Got some kittens. My cat gave birth to 4 cute kittens this night. Aww. Very cool. You have pictures, although they're probably little flesh baby looking things at the moment, right? Are cats born with fur? Or do they grow it? I feel like they grow it after they're born. They should have fur. Alright, okay. Cute. I've never seen just born kittens, so I don't know. Okay. Once the goo is off, I think they're cute for pictures. Aw, they have fur. Good. Okay, so if we can scale the screens up and down, it means that I can kind of grab a screen and then I don't have to zoom. I don't have to like bring it super in front of the camera. I can like scale it up and down rather than move it in Z depth to show the screen properly. But if we have a camera attached to a screen, it means that we can kind of maybe tap a button to be like, I want the camera to be where this screen is now. But if the screen scales up and down, we want that camera to continue to frame what's on the screen. For quality of life, there's all the full or wall stuff. Yeah, giveaways trigger something to happen in the overlay, in the VPO. Last checked, streamer bot didn't seem to be receiving a signal from from the fourth wall or give away start or end purchases to work. I think today we're just making the list, and then at a certain point where we were like, I can't think of anything else right now, we can maybe start on one of them. This is kind of useful. It can be like, for manager. Be like, oh, stuff related to this feature. Nice. Oh, thank you. When does somebody become someone on the internet? I don't know how to qualify that. Yeah, like it's probably highest priority. It's slightly easier fix. And I did a little bit of work on the room manager between this build and what's currently current in the editor. Character expression. Have our idle stances changed based on our expression. Cool. What else? Is anything already fixed in the next build? Not from anything that's in here. The selecting the tree thing. Oops, I'll do that. Right. There we go. Selecting the tree thing is fixed. Bounce your swift feathers. Yeah, okay. Swift bone dynamic. Fix the weighting on the hair model to match the bone IK chains. Swifty tea drink anim. Is there a shortcut for this? Probably not. Freeform Dynamics. Is there? Oh, you're Scottish, put a damn U in colors. I'm just used to writing C-O-L-O-R now. Oh, yeah. Swift tea drinking animation. Tea drifting. Swift tea drinking animation and Swift drawing tablet. Figure out how to have the Wacom position input register a screen position so we can move Swift arm to match. Go at Swift point. What's it like knowing how to code? Were you self-taught or did you take classes over the years? I've always been sort of semi-interested in game development from being a young kid. And in when I was maybe 9 or 10, my parents bought this kind of, it was like a fake laptop, and it let you write kind of Visual Basic code into it, and you could write your own programs. So I did that for a bit, and then when I was in high school, I worked out that you could program. They had these Texas Instruments calculators, and I learned that you could program those to do stuff. I did stuff on those. Someone had like programmed it to play animation stuff on it, which was really cool. And then throughout high school, you programmed on your TI-85 for years. Yeah. I think when I was doing it was a TI-83. And then throughout high school, I liked computing. I learned about programming in high school in information technology. So we wrote basic stuff there. And when I when I graduated high school, I applied for a computer games technology course at a university, but actually switched track and did computer arts at the same university instead, because I also wanted to like do visual stuff, and then went through multiple or like they had modules, like different topics that you could pick each semester, and I sometimes took stuff that involved having to write ActionScript or things like Flash, and small projects. Fast forward a few years, I think, and I took part in a games development competition over our summer, and worked in a team of 5 to make something. And during that, I was dabbling with like animation export scripting to help export our animations in a better way, so I didn't have to do it so manually. And then after university, I worked in a few games companies. So I've just always kind of been in and around code, but after a certain point in time, a group of friends, two of which were on the team that we developed games in the summer. Started working on something in Unity, and that's when I started to pick up C#. Because I would read the code that did stuff for our game and like mess with it. And then fast forward a few more years, and I eventually returned to that code base and started building and grabbing parts of it to make something called Piggyjoust. And then I hit a wall in Piggyjoust where I was like, I need to have networked multiplayer for this to work. And so I switched track and started making overlay. And here we are today. Oh, that's interesting. So I never really think, like, self-taught is an interesting term in and of itself as part of that question. Like, you always get information from outside of yourself. So yeah. So I've just kind of stumbled my way through life, learning bits and pieces of what I need to know about coding. Whether it's formalized or not. Well, partly then. The text app that I'm using is called Obsidian. You interpret self-taught as you don't pay for formal education. Right, gotcha. And yeah, it's a wombo combo of formal education and tinkering. No, it's like it's fine. So a lot of the time, the way I learn is I headbutt something and then I ask someone who's a bit more knowledgeable than I am for hints, and that's my learning process. Match up using final IA. Echo, did you ever land on getting the input from a Wacom tablet for this, or is that still a bridge needing built? This is what we were working on when my computer exploded. Fix the off and pose for this, and maybe not have Swift rink when Swift is talking. How would we when Swift figure out broadcaster stereo input in Kurzik is doing it somehow, isn't she? Doing what? It's really complex. I'll have another look into it. If you haven't, then no worries. Like, oh, the tablet input stuff. Right, yeah, but two things about that. That's local, so it's really fucking easy. Or and it's built into the software that not really easy, just easier. And it's built into the software that does the face tracking. What we need is for an app to run on Swifty's PC and send it across the local area network to the Stream PC. Therein lies the rub. Is there something you want to fix with my laptop animation? Not really. I love it. You blanked on the fact the stream isn't coming from Swifty's PC. Also, we're not using the face tracking. Oh. Your followers' goal of 32,000 was just completed. Huzzah! Thank you, Latho2. Amazing. The main issue, if I remember, is that I wanted to use the Wacom API, but I don't have a Cintiq to test it on. Damn. I don't even know if I have the code base that we started making. Remember, we had to install a bunch of shit to even be able to develop that type of app. I've never since went through the process of installing all of that again. Fix my hoodie. All right, yeah. That's a waiting issue. Doig weight paints. Shoulder clips through and thing. You didn't break my PC. Oh, the clock. Have the clock say what day it is. But that's cool. Incorporate clock in a nicer way, aesthetically. For the stream, maybe make it not UI. You still think it's just a boot record issue? You want to be a storyboard artist, but you live in England. Yeah, as Pablo was saying, like, due to the pandemic, studios had a lot more work from home opportunities. But also, for Sonic 3, the directors and stuff were based in the UK for a period of time. Swifty still didn't work on site though. On a scale of 3 to 8, how would you rate cardboard as a flavor? A 4. It's not the lowest. If our scale is from 3 to 8, cardboard isn't lowest. It's kind of like just above. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of beer either. I like ciders more. There used to be times where like packaging, I would just chew on cardboard packaging. But I think that was more of a nervous habit than for the taste. It was just for something to kind of chew on. Kind of like when you have like a lollipop stick, but then you chew the stick afterwards. What am I drinking today? Water. Yeah, strong portfolio, and then working on projects with other people, and doing good work. The root. Like if you've ever seen the there was a Dragon Ball Z like fan animation that came out from Nas Pasha, and I think is it Stray Dog Studio, but like Nas, called I think Dragon Ball Legends. You guys see that? Yeah, you've seen that. Well, Nas is a friend of ours, or a friend of Swifties, and back in 20 is it 2015 or 2016, maybe Swift animated on a project with Nas, where Nas was their lead, and then sometime a bit later, Nas worked on Magnum Bullets on a couple of shots with us, and because of that, he saw stuff that was happening at nights, and he saw the boards that Swifty did for Starlight Brigade, and Nas was boarding on the Rise of the TMNT movie, and he was like, I think he couldn't do it for much longer, and so he was like, you should check out this storyboard artist. They did really incredible work on this animated music video and put Swift's name forward, and then they reached out to Swift to be like, hey, you want to work on the Rise of the TMNT movie? And so it just kind of snowballs like that. Do good work, be good to work with, and people will put your hat in the ring for you. Gifted subs from non-subs don't come into the overlay, I think. Okay. That's a fix. Subs gifted by someone who isn't subscribed don't on some reason. Yeah, probably something to do with unable to find the number of months to scale the gift. Yeah, I think so. But I feel like I wrote a fix for that. Are you and Swift's portfolios anywhere viewable? I think Swift has one. I have a bunch of portfolios, but I don't really get not really. That's yeah. It sounds like if months less than one, then set to one. I think that was in there. So there might be something else impacting it. The streamer of Industries uploaded a TikTok where he got his chat to change color, etc. Maybe that's something you want to check out. This chat mod is kind of like she's probably not going to dig into. Did you get to color hats? Oh yeah, I don't write chat stuff. The chat that you see next to me is handled through OBS, so I'm not directly doing chat stuff yet. But yeah, if you look up Dog Swift on YouTube and then maybe like animation reel, you can see some of Swift's animation and stuff there. But we're at the point in our careers where we don't really have that whole portfolio machine turning. Because well, for the most part, people have seen past projects, and those that pay attention know that we were involved in them. Sounds like a nice point to be at. I guess so. Oh man, the last like 5 years or so, you know, when it was on lockdown in the pandemic, and it was like, oh man, I'm so bored, I've got nothing to do. I never stopped working through the pandemic. Not even once. I was like, oh, you're bored, are you? Oh god, yeah, cool. I got fucking work to do. One of the things about the world locking down at the start of 2020 that really bugged me though was that there there was a point toward the end of 2019 where people were starting to reach out to Swift and I to come talk at events and kind of get that kind of stuff going. So we did one at Scotland Loves Anime, and we had a couple of conventions in Ireland where it was like, oh yeah, come and talk, and all of that shit stopped, and then it never ever picked up again. So pandemic is when my chronic fatigue really started hitting your arse hard. At points you couldn't be up for more than 2 hours at a time without needing a nap. Sorry to hear. Yeah, we were working on the Mystic Crystal video throughout the first point of time in the pandemic, and then Mystic Crystal, and then Girl in the Glim book, and then Makuzi. And then I took a break from work for about 2 years. And did overlay stuff and try to build up our Twitch instead. And honestly, I quite like just working for myself. So I'm going to try and figure out how to do that more. Which ability to change the chat mode or style from Unity side and try it with OBS. Know which type of chat. Show when. Whether that be the over the top of everything, or a physical representation side of the scene. But yeah, I was only able to take that time out of work because Swifty was working, and we were getting kind of supplemental income from all the other pies that we've had to keep spinning. You know, YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, Ko-fi. There was one more. Fourth Wall. All that good shit. Do you ever apply for Twitch front page? Not even once. I got emails and stuff about doing that. I'm not that interested yet. I want to do something significant to shift up our content. Oh fuck, I hate that word. But shift up our status quo. For doing that. And because we took on freelance work toward the end of last year, my dev battery has been lowered because I'm only able to work in evenings and weekends on it, and sometimes on stream. But I kind of need to relax as well, so it's been difficult to do all of it. Is Swifty still your boss in that? Swifty just knows that I have an ambition I'm trying to aim towards, and it's kind of keep me on that track. I thought you were wearing an orange jumpsuit for a second there. Swifty's holding up a towel that's like a Nickelodeon bright orange towel, and I thought she just walked in wearing like a full-on like prison jumpsuit. Yeah, they got you. I was watching something and someone was wearing a jumpsuit like that, but they were in like some sort of like Albany County Department of Corrections or something, and it was just AC/DC on the back of their jumpsuit. It made me laugh. Maybe the Cinemachine camera could be like particular, I mean, more flat point of view to allow the screen to be clearly played. That like okay, polling the thoughts here. Do you guys like that the screen is sort of like in perspective, or is that kind of annoying? Don't mind it, depends. Yeah. Like when it's framed nicely like this, it's okay. Okay, so I won't do it like super flat then. Yeah, because it's kind of nice that it feels like it's in a scene. So okay, as long as you can see the stuff on it clearly, it's not like, yeah, it feels more in the room. Yeah, can't believe it's been 2 years. Yeehaw! Thank you. Oh, Alex 11, thanks very much. Go put it on the tree. One maneuver. Yeah. Have a successfully start in a room. I'm pretty shrimpy. I sit cross-legged in my office chair, and often that cuts off blood flow to my foot, so I have to put it back down on the ground. So I'm pretty shrimpy, I think. Do I have the wallet? I think it's probably in my raincoat. Where are you going? From the corner shop. Please procure for me some mini cheddars. I've got I've got another one of these sausages to eat, and I've got wraps, so I'm good.
He wants a drink.
Martinez says he wants a drink. If you want to get like some water, I wouldn't mind that. But if you're not taking a bag or anything, I understand that's pretty heavy. You should get water for yourself as well if the tap water is being weird. Eldrim says, and he always wants a pizza. So if he just offered to buy me a pizza right now, and I said no. I didn't say yes to it. I'm broken. Dog weight pains. Dog hood. Figure out a method where the hood can inflate, but it's not weighted to how the head turns. So it always looks like it's like physically moving based on the maybe flame direction. Where sells pizza at 10:30 a.m.? I think she was going to get one of the ones you cook in the oven. So any grocery store. Like, I have this, but the hood moves with my head and it looks weird. But I want it to kind of be the flame to kind of like make it lift like this. So I wonder if it's a case where it's a couple of blend shapes and then the blend shapes are affected by the head tilt. Like it could be a thing where like in that mode my head tilts less or something. So like if I tilt my head down, it doesn't go all the way down when this is, because it's like being pulled up by the hood. And then have the blend shapes move related to how I've tilted the head. Oh, that could work. Yeah. So create multiple blend shapes, maybe. Create multiple blend shapes and drive their values based on head rotation. But limit how far the head actually turns. Like it's being forced. Like it's being constricted by the hood. Maybe rotate the layer based on head rotation. So if I'm pushing my head down, right, and I've got the hood, then maybe like I can sort of kind of like drive myself forward, like it tilts the character toward it. That could be fun. Yeah, pivot around the midsection. It'd be fun if I got knocked over, I could use the hood to kind of rise back up onto my feet. That'd be nice. Input. You're gonna order a Domino's. Nice. I can't be puppeted, you guys. Yeah. If I were to hold this button, I would like slowly rise, I think. And then maybe there's a cooldown when I let it go to glide for a bit. And then like it slowly comes back down until it like stops gliding for a bit. So I have a little bit of a cooldown. Like that. Oh, it's done a weird code thing. I like that it lets you collapse these. You have the dangerous habit of animating a whole thing and saving it at the end. I do that sometimes with like um backgrounds or things I'm working on. Like where I save what it's meant to be called at like at the end of it. Set one should be saved, yeah. It would be something I yell at before, right? Well, I think that's enough ideas um that we can sort of what could we call this, like VPO uh improvements. I don't know. think I'm gonna do this. The room manager, like, do this one. Let's do this main fix first. So have us start in the room so that like the room is set up. Because I don't know why it's falling out of that. And it could be that it just doesn't have the string immediately set up. Apparently Photoshop's autosave is great. Aphrodite never saves anything. Oh dear. There's that thing where after the raids, the camera resets twice. I think I've fixed that in the latest. I haven't tested it on an actual raid yet. Opening Unity now. That's related to the room manager that had a bit of a rejig and a rehaul. And I haven't made a new build with that yet. Because there's a couple of things I need to shift up and change. I'm getting so tired of not sharing some of the stuff I've worked on. I think I need a like a friend DA room where I can just go into because I think part of what kind of keeps my accountability and motivation up is sharing cool stuff with people. And a lot of the stuff I've been working on, I've been trying to keep under wraps so that it can be a surprise, but I've kept under wraps from like a ton of people for like a year. Unity is still opening, by the way. So I am tearing the wheels off of a cat toy. Don't worry, they can pop back on. Listen. %, Dolly. Sometimes it's so annoying to want critique from peers on NDA stuff, or just to yell about it when you're still excited about it. Yeah. Huffling and Artie turning up at the same time. What's with that? What happened? Did you guys just get out of a call? Or into a call? What happens in the friend DA room stays in the friend DA stream room. Yeah. Might make one. Pico says, I'm sure whatever you have worked on is really cool. Every so often, I show a bit of it to people, and then I forget that I've shown them. I might have shown something to Kitco and forgotten. You've been here for about an hour and a half. Oh, wait, here for about half an hour, just didn't say anything yet. Fair enough. Just thought it was funny. It's still opening Unity, by the way. Initial asset database refresh. Busy for 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Cool. Yeah, great work, Unity. Beautiful. He thinks it's not meant to be doing this. Four minutes 25. Loading initial domain with user assemblies now. Just reading it out to you because I can't see it. Guys, my brother is becoming a Funko Pop collector and I don't know how to feel about it, says Farty Arty. Funko Pops look awful. They're just aesthetically upsetting to me. Like, there's so many other versions of those characters or whatever to like display and have in your home. Funko Pops is just like, it's like a slather of mediocrity over things that are great. And I don't understand it either. Why would you want a worse version of the thing? We used to live with the comic book artist slash, well, he's a writer as well now. And he worked on Moon Knight comics. So on our windowsill in the office, he had Moon Knight Funko Pops. That to me is understandable. Where it's like they made a cool thing that I worked on into a Funko Pop, and I have one. He also had really nice figures of like Batman and Hellboy and all sorts. He literally just had the Moon Knight ones because they existed. He's been buying them for like very cheap. Like maybe they're just a collector's item for potential resale later or something. I don't know. What if they made a Scrambles Funko? Maybe, but then the novelty of it is that it isn't so much a Funko. Is that it's a Scrambles. Man, I love Scrambles. I love that character so much. He's like all the asshole things that I think of doing and then have an avenue to put into a character. He's rabid, he's a thief, he doesn't give a shit about what anybody thinks about him. He cares about who he cares about and everyone else can go fucking die. If you're ever Scrambles again, Doig, you should do more asshole things. Yeah, I think I played him a little bit more tame. Because I knew that you guys needed time to do like hangout stuff, so I didn't want to like impact that too much. But yeah, I mean, like the fact that Lady V is like Val holds up an arm and you see he's been bitten is like, yes. Scrambles would be testing him for potential food source and or friend. Scrambles could absolutely take Kova one-on-one. Oh, for fucking if If Kova got a surprise attack from Scrambles, Kova would fucking straight up die. However, if it was a fist fight, both of them would just punch each other and it would never end. It would be like two toddlers fighting. Like, it's mathematically impossible for Scrambles to deal damage with a punch. He's got a -2 to strength, and like he can't roll higher than I think it worked out that you can't roll higher to actually like to deal damage. Kova and Scrambles are equal in strength. Yep. Kova gets a good shot in with magic. He's also quite the threat. I think they are both pathetic glass cannons. One is just more feisty and ready to kill. Yeah. I got I got 3 words of warning from in terms of Scrambles. Is don't hurt Ritz. One of them is a literal animal, and then there is Scrambles. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted Scrambles to punch Kova because I knew it wouldn't do any damage, but I also wanted to show that like Scrambles doesn't like Kova. And part of the reason for that is that Kova comes across as kind of weird to Scrambles, but also because I hate Artie in real life and I wanted to punch his D&D character with my D&D character. But also because I knew it'd be funny and do no damage. And then I found out that Kova's had fist fights with raccoons in the past, and I didn't know that. So that was just the cherry on top of the cake. That just the raccoon instincts kick in, and Kova needs fought. Bullying a teenager. Kova is 31 years old. Oh, you mean Artie? Fuck Artie. For context for everybody that doesn't know, I spent a few hours last night watching Teen Wolf with Artie. I'm kidding. Stop giggling. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've watched like 4 and a bit seasons of Teen Wolf with them. Albeit Swift and B are there also, and it's sort of their thing they did together. But I'm there. So it gets meaner every day. I just say meaner things. I don't get more mean. Nico Spud says, yeah, for the record, Dog is British. If he is insulting someone, then they are his friend. Steady on now. Close acquaintance. Like, closer acquaintance than a stranger on the street. Let's just say that. There are different British skill trees. I can't say that C word. I don't like it. I don't know why. I don't know why that one in particular. I just never, it's just not part of my vocabulary. The British way. Wow, only a true friend would be that truly brutal. Cards on the table, already when they were like 2 or 3 years ago, did annoy the shit out of me. Like, I did avoid them because they annoyed me. Like, that's the truth. They were like, they had this whole shtick where they were like being the baby of the group, and everybody was kind of playing into that joke, and it fucking annoyed me. It's like, I don't want any part of that. That's dumb as shit. So you could tell. You did not have a shtick. You responded to your baby jokes with your old jokes. Yeah, maybe Artie just made me feel my age. Mm-hmm. Nah, you played that shit up. I think also around that time there was like a whole bunch of like fucking like YouTubers outed for like talking to like kids they probably shouldn't have been. And there was a back of my mind thing of like, I don't want to DM history with this asshole. I know that's still happening. But that was like that dark thought. It was like, I don't want any receipts. Like, what? I would have been what, like 35 or something, and already would have been like, wait, 30, 34. Already was 16. That's fucking. So there was a point where I was like, I'll talk to you in 2 years. Don't do the math, dog. It inflicts psychic damage. I know, right? You joined into the peg bar just expecting a server that I wanted to join for Twitch notifications. You did not know what you were walking into. Wait, did you make one, pal? I did. Dog should notice. Wait, what did pal make? Touch graphs. Wait, what? I don't see touch graphs. Is it an emote? It's BTTV. I'm not seeing it. Ah, it's not. See, it's not even. It's not. It's not. Hang on. Properties, refresh, cache, current page. All right. Check Discord. Now put it in the chat again. Come on. Oh, it's fucking. It's. Hang on. Properties. It changed the thing. It didn't save the thing. I have to redo the fucking widgets. Alignment. Bottom left. Vertical. Save widget data. Oh my god, you made an emote. Touch graphs. That's so good. Pablo, you got a raise from 0 to a happier 0. Best mod. Pablo, that's awesome. Thank you. Infinite percent raise, baby. Yeah. Touch graphs. It's so funny. You said that earlier. Did you make that? When did you make that? You just made it right now. Incredible. 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 Thank you. Okay. This somehow looks like your dog is holding the hand of a graph, all rom-com style. I watched a romantic comedy yesterday called Kate and Leopold. It was fun and dumb. It's got Meg Ryan and Hugh Jackman, and Hugh Jackman is a joke from like the 18th century, 17th century, and he goes forward in time. That's the one where Wolverine talks about butter, right? It is! It is the one where Wolverine talks about butter. You forgot the pointy thing. Is this a super well-known movie that I've never heard existed until yesterday and then watched and now know? Holy shit. I had no idea this film existed. Yeah, pretty well known. Oh my god. Okay. Pretty much well known among chick flicks. So it's sort of, is it on par with like You've Got Mail and like City of Angels or whatever? I love the rate at which Dog consumes media. Every time I hear you talk about you've watched a new thing. I've always watched a ton of stuff. If it has Meg Ryan, it is. Yeah, exactly. I just named 2 Meg Ryan films, didn't I? Fuck. You're right. But it's like Hugh Jackman is, I would rate above Tom Hanks. So like, not in terms of acting. I just mean in terms of like rom-com lead sex appeal. He traveled in time and the elevator stopped working. They didn't just stop working, they all disappeared. That's the one part of the movie where I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, any of the rest of it does. Just came back into stream. Were you talking about Kate and Leopold? I am. I didn't know that movie existed. And then somehow on Netflix, I was like, that's Hugh Jackman. That's a Hugh Jackman film I've never heard of. That's a Meg Ryan film I've never heard of. Like, the funniest part of it is that he's co-starring with the guy who then goes on to play Sabretooth in some of the X-Men movies. I was like, oh shit, they've acted together. Are they friends? They're probably friends. They didn't disappear, they started malfunctioning because Otis took the project badly. Oh. Yeah, Kate and Leopold is a cute movie. I then chased it with that film called Megan. That was the film that I put on that I was going to go to sleep to last night and ended up watching the entire thing. So, yeah. I'm being accosted by House Goblin. Oh, House Goblin. Oh, from cute little House Goblin. Not as quality as The Holiday. Okay, I'm gonna look up The Holiday. Let's make sure that I'm not gonna accidentally show stuff. All right. Google.com holiday. Oh, oh, oh. Jude Law, Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, and Jack Black. That's a combo. I feel like Jack Black is like pigeons. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. You never see baby pigeons. I feel like you should never see a baby Jack Black. And yet he looks really young in this one. 2006. Like, I feel like I only ever saw Jack Black after like the Tenacious D either not movie. No, I must have seen him in like, what was that video? This is just a tribute. I think the first time I ever saw Jack Black was This Is Just a Tribute, the tribute music video, which was probably earlier than 2006, right? When did they film that? Tribute. Tenacious D. Maybe it was later. Maybe that was like 2007, 2008. (2002). Okay, the beard does a lot for Jack Black. I think it's the fucking beard. Beardless Jack Black in The Holiday is freaking me out. What, he looks cute. He needs a beard. I think he would have been cooler in School of Rock with a beard. Personally. I love School of Rock though. That's a fun film. Anyway. Martina has seen baby pigeons and they are fucked up apparently. School of Rock was 2003? No. Don't do that to me. Well, I would have been... No. No. School of Rock came out in like 2016. What are you talking about? I love how I was talking shit about Artie and we've been listening to his playlist for the whole stream. Okay. The reset point is being hit, but it's not changing the image post point. Let's investigate that. You're 24 and you don't want to be reminded of your mortality. E. All right, let me show you some code. Here's my code. Public float. Why won't you build 999? I don't even remember what that was for. Love that. Happy Sunshine. Nice first time chat. Did you see the clip of Jack Black's pitch to Led Zeppelin? I did not. I did not see. All right, so we changed up our rooms, change room across the network. Do this whole change room name network room. So then it go here on network change room, changes all this, move to network room, prepare to change room by string for the based on the network room. We don't use this anymore. Activate the room. If it is indeed a new room, then we activate the room. Okay. If room.canvas point canvas position not count. Okay. So is there, okay, move to network room. So if he just released a cat. Let me go help her. She's got coffee. You're back. Swifty's back. Swifty managed to open the door, and I don't know if Sparrow was like walking by at the exact time. Sparrow was just like, I'm out. And it's I look cute on stream. What do you mean? Well, how do I look? How do I look any different on stream right now? I'm facing. Oh, so I don't look different. I just look like you can see me. I look cute. Okay, apparently I look cute on stream today.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
What the hell is this shit? Mineral water? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you.
I was like, they get the wrong thing.
No, it's fine. Let me just keep drinking my natural mineral water that I got myself. Fuser says, I think Swift might like you, dog. Propaganda. Swift just said, I don't back it. Oh, your neck clips through when you break your neck around looking around yourself. Yeah, it does, yeah. Maybe I should just texture that red rather than green, and then if it clips, it doesn't matter. Why is it even there? Why is it even there? Maybe I'll just make it invisible instead. Except for times when it needs to be there, like when I'm wearing tank tops and crop tops. Could you imagine my model in a crop top? Check out my flabs. Ah. Cursed. Cute summer fit, yeah. Don't go and give him peeps ideas. I know of a really good tool for removing unneeded polygons from skinned meshes. Is it Blender? don't know why that made me laugh. It's way easier. Oh, cool. So is it a Unity tool? It's way easier genuinely. Your stupid giggle is the only reason I'm laughing at that. I have an infectious laughter. It's epidemic grade level laughter. Giggle. Having a giggle. Do you imagine if I sounded English? Oh my gosh. End of the world. You having a laugh? You having a laugh? You having a laugh? Giggle. It would be so weird if you sounded English at this point. Somebody sounds English. People use it for VR chat to optimize their characters when you put a new set of clothes on, like removing all the torso. Oh, that would be nice. So it does it auto. Is it like, oh, this polygon is obscured? Okay, so when the room activates, it should be picking this. So let's give ourselves a debug log. Debug log warning. Setting new canvas position for the room. For the room, and then we do network. Room. And we just search canvas in the logs when we boot up again. Okay, so I would expect to see I would expect to see this happen when we start up the stream. Or start it up. Oh, I minimized it. Whoops. There we go. All right. Console, play. Automatic scene switcher. Hang on a sec. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. All right. So I think this should automatically switch what I'm showing you based on what I click on. According to There we go. Okay, go tell me this. If I switch to this one, yeah. We have a cool little fade as well. When I tell people I'm from southern England, a lot of people expect me to sound like an East End Londoner. Bottle of water and all that. Meanwhile, me being from Berkshire, I'm cursed to sound way posher than I actually am. Hoffling says, I get that, Nico. I'm from Cambridge. Been made fun of so much for my accent. It's actually softer now than it used to be. Yeah. It is interesting that there's sort of like a correlation between kind of like perceived intelligence of a person and how they sound. And like some accents sound like brighter than others, but it has no bearing. Dum, 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 da, dum, da, dum, dum, dum. All right, Steam host. Canvas. Okay, so it's not setting it. We should be able to see that the image post point should change. Oh, it's a sync var. Ah, is it being a bish, or is this a different value? Oh, image post point. So it might be complaining because it's not got authority. We change this and make it a command. Is it going to be able to change this now? This doesn't necessarily need to be a sync var, because it can just check the room. So rather than making this an authority, but it should be at least getting into here. So room canvas positions, let's check this as well. So if room canvas positions count is greater than 0. Find all references to this as well. Grabbing it here, just setting it. We have a return. Oh, we do. Skip transition, but otherwise lock in, can't transition to the same room. Oh, just to make sure that characters get a reset point on startup. Ah, it's this. I shouldn't be doing this in activate room. I should be doing this in start. So maybe we do. We could have a run through of this that lets you do the first. Current room is set. Set when the hook happens. Okay. Move to network room on change. We move this inside of network room. Is this a sync var though? Not. Okay, I'm looking at chat again. Alright, I grew up in an area famous for its university education. I didn't go to university there though. I'm Cornish boy and I don't have a noticeable Cornish accent when I speak. Used to get teased for sounding posh when I was a kid. Is Scottish not part of British? It is, sort of. Willem was the any percent world record holder for Thank Goodness You're Here until 10 days ago. That's awesome. Someone beat him by 1 second after 5 months at the top. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so I think on our activate room, rather than returning, we want to skip their skip the transition. Else do transition bullshit. And then we can do the reset point. Be fine there. And then this can be skip transition. So we don't want the camera to like right. So I think that means that it's not gonna like see that it's already in the main room and then do the weird stuff, it's still going to activate the room, deactivate the rooms, store stuff. Yeah, and then if teleport players. Cool. I think we could untangle teleporting players from the room manager rather than being like, yes, do teleport them. Just changing where the teleport point is might be worth it, and then we can always have a function that's like move to this room and teleport, and separate those two commands so that it doesn't have to check inside of activating a room. I think that makes sense. So separate out teleporting to make it its own function so we can call one and or the other. Someone yesterday suggested watching a movie and reverting it to storyboards. Oh, okay, so that's in question. Passable along with the move room command that says whether to teleport, maybe. That's what I'm currently doing. So it just automatically trues unless I say false. That might be more elegant. But we'll see. Because it's easy enough to set the reset point and then do another command later. So I could have like changing a room, and then I can have a function that's like teleport to room. We'll see. Hateable little man. What's this? Oh, you cropped up me, huh? Very fun. Very fun. Summer fit. That means that hopefully if I hit, I feel like that didn't compile. Oh, it did? It did? Alright. You click on the room manager now. Yep, image post point now knows the canvas point position. So when we load up, we're in the networked room. We know our previously networked room. We know the reset point, and we know the canvas position. Swish. And you're throwing bombs, and you're raiding. Well, I'm gonna let this roll on both computers and see if the camera reverts correctly outside of this raid. Hey everybody, how's it going, Debray? Hey Draco Fox, how was your stream? What were you up to? I'm testing some room manager stuff today. You sunk him on both. Congrats. It broke. So the thing I thought I fixed, I didn't fix. Right. Okay. So it thinks it's still in the raid room. Previous room is main deck, but doesn't know this. Let's see if we have any errors. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. That could be something for the pathfinding. Oh, hey. That cat ain't moving. Interesting. Oh, disconnecting connection, something, rigid body, fixed update. Can't see where it's errored. We just programmed a shoutout feature. Whenever you press space in Unity, you send a shout out to the chat. Oh, nice. What does it shout out? All right. Time to get debuggy. Do you have a dual PC setup for this, or can you run all this on a single PC? I have a 3 computer setup. One for Swift, one for and one for the stream. All right, debug.log. I should do something where like, should do a thing where I have my own little event log stuff. Am I doing stuff with this? I do stuff with this. Take care, Debray. If you've not seen Debray's stream before, guys, it's super cool. They're also building stuff in Unity, VPO related things, and as you could hear, they put a cool shout out feature. I really like what happens when you follow them. You get like a little trading card looking thing with your icon, and like they just followed, and then it's cool. It floats around the scene. Debray is making some really cool leaps forward. So I recommend checking them out. Debug.log. Networked room has changed. So previous to current. Previous. Okay, network room has changed from previous to current, and then we go to the move to the network room. Prepare to change room by string. This seems stupid. One step in additional. Move to network room could just be this. I'll fix that in a bit. Okay. Change the room request. Gotta get value, activate room. Activating the new room. Only do this inside of here. Room found. Activating. Room. Okay, and we're in activating the room. Also add teleport is teleport. That should give us a bool, true or false. And then is there a thing maybe in deactivate rooms that's changing? No. Okay. Now inside activate room. And teleport is teleport. Can you make sure that NDI is turned off? I don't know if it is or not. I just want to make sure. Okay. Oh yeah, the VPO team. Check that out, you guys. It's a team set up by Gwillem, and it has a fair few of us. There should be more on there soon. But it's everyone that's kind of sort of making a cool game engine driven overlay that's sort of semi-active. We're on there, Gwillem's on there, Space Pirate Finer's on there, I think Rennie right here is on there, and Corehawk. But we should get more people. All right. Let's see, room. Change the main deck, requested by room manager. Room manager, room found, activating the new room, main deck, teleport is true. Now inside the activate room function, teleport is true. I'm trying to activate the current room we're in, setting the new canvas to main deck. So all of that's looking great. If we give ourselves another inspector here, grab this, pop it in here, lock this one, and then go find my debug. And then do a test raid. Okay, tiny test raid. Fine. Number of raiders, 6. Another test raid. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. So it should change room when we get to the point where the battle's about to start, right about here. Yep. Pause. Network room has changed from main deck to raid. Changed to raid requested by the room manager mirror. Room found, activating the new raid room, teleport is true, activating the room. Now, I'm trying to activate the current room we're in. Shouldn't be true. So that's a flawed logic right there. So we should check previous networked room against networked room rather than this. All right. Let the raid play out. Hey, look, the cat is moving in this one. Interesting. Okay. Network room has changed from main deck to raid. We're still on that one. And yet, we're playing that transition. Okay, command system void room manager. This room has changed from it didn't revert. It didn't do what it needed to do. It stayed in raid because of this. So command system this raid happener, change raid state, change network room by string. Okay. Change network room here. Requires authority false. Okay. Disconnecting connection. This can happen is probably need to assign the reset point variable of the script. Good morning. This is the Canadian Coffee Delivery Crow. Thank you very much. Hey, fancy whooper. Probably need to assign the reset point variable of the room script in the inspector. So maybe the raid room doesn't have a reset point. That could be it. And then it's trying to access that. Okay. Because the reset point is 0 now. Oh god, it is just not there. Reset point. Okay. So it's all the way out there, but it shouldn't be. It should be Be down here. Oh, local on this. All right, we want you to face this way, I think. Yeah. Try this again. Okay, so we debug it again, see whether we have 6 raiders, do a test raid. That didn't work. Raid again. Okay. So we're now in raid room, and then we can just test for winning. Yeah, it also teleported me correctly to being here on screen. Cool. Test winning. Yep. Let me come back to here. Okay. It still did it twice, which it shouldn't do. That's annoying. It did teleport me. Why is it doing it twice? Try that again. You think somewhere out there in the ether, God is looking at a console, frowning and saying, they shouldn't be doing that. Why are they doing that? Yes, but I don't think in those terms, but I like that image of just like chaos. Chaos is occurring. Okay, they're destroyed. So we're still on raid. And then when does it switch? Still on raid here. I haven't teleported. So then let's just frame. Framing. I haven't teleported. I probably should have teleported earlier. I don't really want to teleport during the raid. I want to run back. Oh, wow, it's just not doing anything. There's the switch. It's interesting that previous network room switches to main deck as well. It shouldn't be doing that. It should know that the previous room was raid. And then it switches again for some reason. Main deck. Never room has changed from main deck to raid. Does all that. From raid to main deck. It only changes from raid to main deck once. No, twice. It does it twice. Raid to main deck and then raid to main deck. Why is that occurring twice? Do you think we're finished with the Ernest Arc hype to remove one of the BTTV emotes? You'd have to ask Swifty about that. Do you have another emote you want to add, pal bro? Touch graphs. Haven't seen anyone use this before today. How do you see? Can you like see BTTV emotes easy? Like if you click on the channel? Like do they come up as possible emotes for us if you have BTTV installed? The bottom smiley face in chat. Okay, I guess I have to install BTTV. It's a different menu. Okay. Should be your whole list too. If you install BTTV, you get a menu. All right. Guess I just didn't install it on this, or it's not working in OBS or something. I look at chat through OBS chat. Look at this list though. Let's see. I can pick one that I never really see you guys use. There's like two of Ernest trying to get in a window. Don't know if we need both of them. Cat be doing the laundry. Where is that one? Oh, it is good. Oh, they're both kind of good. I think I like the first one more. But what are they called? Slam short, or is it slam short? I think I like slam 2 more. But Slam 1 is a little bit easier to see Ernest in. I don't know, man. Coke Shakey's pretty fun. I don't think we have Coke Splody. Ooh! It's a Picori Mio. Hello. Yeah, remove mod check and put the new one in. Picori Mio, how's it going? Welcome into our Areda Battle. It's going good. Amazing. I don't feel like the Raider chat bubble works, so we're gonna add that to the list as well. Chat bubbles. For main captain and Raiders. Bubbles. There we go. You like the music? Yeah, the yeah. Raid music is from Hollow Knight. It's good. It's good stuff. Yo, thank you for the follows. So if you've never been here before, my name is Doig. I usually stream with my partner Swift, who is a bird creature, and for some reason can't move. What happened? What happened? Hang on. I'm stuck. I no move. Why does this happen? Why does this still work? Okay, well, welcome in. It being weird. Usually I can move around. Maybe it's a free fly camera thing. Oh, there we go. Hello. I'm back. Hello. This is our airship that you have just attacked. This is our collection of small jellycat creatures hiding in the snow. This is some popcorn. This is from some. This is the raid ship you just attacked us with. Your icon. This is our tree. And this is my screen. Yep. Poku very powerful. A Swifty bird is probably like floating around somewhere. If I use the close-in cam, there they are. Everyone wave. Swifty's up there somewhere. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll answer them. Yep, Swift just up in the void. I added a close-up cam feature, so this is Swift's close-up cam and this is my close-up cam. So that's how far away she's floated. Flying ships, let's go. Yeah, we love Skies of Arcadia here. I also have this room in here, and it's got a little breakfast set up, and got a little cannon here. And I'm floating. Let me go back in. Hang on. Got this, got toaster. Got camera. Let's commemorate Okorimio raiding us. There we go. And now that's gone to our Discord, I think. Let's take a picture of the tree as well. Beautiful. The camera is being hidden by chat right now. You can see it. See it here now. It's like a little camera. Yeah. That down. Chat back. Yep. And here's the picture that we just took. Try and pick it up. Here we are. And we just took this picture. Commemorative. Beautiful, isn't it? Ah, such wonder. Who is the tree on fire? Yeah. This power was a long story. There we go. The tree is a metaphor for my life. It has been on fire for over a year now. Let's just put it that way. I forgot what happened. It tried to do a reset point, then it was doing it twice. Okay, so it's trying to change room twice. Why would it be trying to change twice? So inactive. It's changing it here. Oh. You're so far away. Why are you so far away? Come over. Come over. Come over. There we go. Thanks. Pay attention. All right. Is it getting called on the network? Maybe. My theory is that it's maybe calling it in the cinematic and also here. We've got the combo now. Touch graphs, touch grass. Let me refresh it and see what touch grass looks like. Bam, 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 bam. Oh my gosh, the goblin was in your bag. Oh, very good. Yeah, Swifty went for a walk. They went to touch grass. Very good. The chat has borked again. We'll fix that. All right, so those are cinema winning online. What the signal raid state? 0. Okay, which sets it to inactive and then it does it. Why aren't we previewing this now? Because we were paused. Right, okay. Okay, so effectively it's working as intended, it's just not working properly. Hey Kevin. Oh, our chat barked again. Hang on. Interact. Settings, alignment. I don't know why this keeps reverting itself. I really don't. Is that Poku? Yeah, they raided. We transition back to the main deck camera here, and then it then reverts, and then okay. Twice. Oh, another raid. Welcome in. Vice cream cake. Thank you. How's it going? Battle time. Haha. Gonna get you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How's it going? A big bumble. You did it. Congratulations. Dum, 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 dum. I did it again. So that little hiccup there where it does the transition twice is what we're trying to fix right now. And it's being a pain in the butt. Oh, there we go. Too fast. Too fast. There we go. Being weird. How was your stream? Welcome in. Have you been here before? How's my Civ brain? I like the gift orbit dog. Thank you. Guitar tree. You have once quite a bit of time ago. Oh well, welcome. It's snowing here now, so we have a little bit of snow. We have a button that makes it dark. Did you just laugh at me? What did you laugh at? Because I said we have a button that makes it dark. We do though. We have a button that makes it dark. Swifty just laughed at me because I said we have a button that makes it dark. Did you think I said we have a button that makes it dark? Okay. Oh, okay. I made Swift laugh. I'm happy. This is our tree. It's full of gifts. You can add more gifts to the tree if you gift us subscriptions. And the little yellow gems, or if you throw in bits, little bit bombs explode, and then we can put them on the tree, and that financially supports us. Oh no. I am always dark, yeah. Day-night cycle, yeah, bishes. Make a button that makes it doig. It changes every texture with your face. Ah. Oh. Doig void. You join us in the dark side. We've got goobers. Yeah, pal, bro. When the button makes it dark, do all the clocks spin ahead 12 hours? They don't. They don't, but they should. Have you considered making the channel redeems cheaper than raid cannon? Oh, disappear for the duration of the raid. I think most people have to scroll down to the raid cannon. That's a good idea. That's a quality of life good idea. Let me just write that down. Channel points during raid. Reduce the cheaper ones. Or remove cheaper ones so raid is the top. Is the top one. And I could just make raid cannons cheaper. So everybody feels like they can take part. Yeah, that's a good idea. I guess a raid is happening. The hell? It must have received the notification. I don't know why this is happening, but that's amazing. All right. Done. Okay, so we should see previous room raid, previous room. This is the previous and the network room is not working correctly. It's not working. All right, let's figure it out. This track's good. Making the raid cannon 40 would be a quick fix. Yeah. I might make it 10. Something like that. You know what? No points. Fixed. There we go. Should be 30 now when it loads up. Okay. For a network room, you know what? I'm just gonna put our previous room as well somewhere. Oh, previous network room. I don't think we want to do that inside of activate room. I don't think we want to do this here. I think we want to do this on the change room. Yeah, change network room. So on change network room, room manager contains the room name. Yep. Yeah, if it's the same one, return previous network room equals networked. Room. So we set the previous one to the current one and then the current one to the new one. Yeah. Rather than doing it inside of activate room. All the raids today. Hey Fen. Avast of Empire Raid. How's it going? What are we sitting at now? Yeah? Okay. See if we can check it out. Swifty said that Fan was working on Wick today and they're looking really, really cool. I want to see that. Oh, almost got it, you guys. Oh! I think they survived. Congratulations. Ben gets to hang out. Let's go. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the SS Adventure, the airship upon which we fly together toward our destinies. I'm trying to fix some bugs and trying to write some documentation about what I'd like to do next. As you just saw, the camera transition happened twice and we don't like that. I'm trying to fix that. For some reason, my room manager keeps moving to same room twice. I'm trying to fix that too. You'd love it when the Raiders win, to be honest. Should we always make them win? Just, oh, I've been writing debug logs. Yeah, Kiko. I think our check for this whole thing should be if networked room, if previous network room equals networked room. Instead. Wait, Picurmio also won and they're in the back? It's an optical illusion. It's an image. Or are you talking? They got replaced. That's just a it's just a photo. Yeah, we took a photo. Actually, that could be a thing that we do. That could be a thing that we do. If people win the raid, they get a photo. Hang on. That's a cat. That's a cat. That's a camera. All right. Congratulations, Fen. You won the raid. You get a photo. That's fun. I like that. That could be a thing we do. That's a cat. There we go. Could automate that if you want. Could automate that, actually, yeah. It's fun to take the picture, though. Photos on a wall that changed based on what's happened would be fun. Ooh, we could do wick. Here we are. Oh, they're looking cool. Yeah. Nice. Trying to see the reference a little better. Yeah, that's looking real good. Yeah, nice. Like the references just popped into 3D, right? Yeah. Looking great, dude. Just sorry, I was reading chat to see like the URL snafus. Actually, if I pop this here and then use the camera, there we are. Yeah, did you end up putting the nose thing on the texture or a 3D model? I can't tell, to be honest. That looks pretty dope. I think the chains could maybe be a little bit chunkier. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like texture. It's on the eye layer. Yeah. I think that works. I like the side eye. Very cool. If you're not familiar with this character, this is Wick from the Ballad of Ennersfall D&D campaign that is being run by Lady Vignette. So this is Rebecca Roney's character Wick, and you're able to watch the entire campaign as they streamed it live on Twitch, and a link in chat there if you want to see earlier episodes. The gang have been illustrating it as well, so you get to see really, 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 really cool art if you watch the edited episodes. Yeah, is that... Yeah, that shirt's hanging open. That's good. That's good, 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 good. Very cool. That's true. We also have a 200-page art book. Or Swift does. And it's real cool. Featuring memes, little doodles, character sheets, reference, and illustrated moments from the story by Swifty, Artie, Reb, Schnoo, and Lady Vignette. The first art book is going to cover the first 10 episodes, or it does cover the first 10 episodes, and then every art book volume after that is going to be, I think, 5 episode chunks. And it's $5. And all proceeds from the art book go towards supporting Lady Vignette, because they're very cool. Hey. Okay. So if we're adding this check now on the previous network room and stuff, that should make this more accurate. Or camera location. Are you listening? Okay, fine. Thanks, man. Let's see if it does the you have the stream on 3 devices because of raids. Were you watching other people elsewhere? That's crazy. You crazy. I'm gonna eat a mini chatter now. They're already inside the room. Okay, so let's think about it. It does the transition. I wonder if we can just make it like force a cut, or like prevent Cinemachine doing shit. Wonder if that's possible. All right, Pablo, go have a siesta, dude. Thanks for all your help and all the emotes. I'll show those to Swifty. Swifty, Pablo made us 2 new emotes for BTTV. Can you see them on that monitor? Not really. You hear me, Swifty? Halbro made us 2 new emotes called Touch Grass and Touch Graphs. You want to see them?
Yeah.
There they are. You can see them. You can see them here. See your little.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yes. Thank you,
good.
pal.
Thank you, pal. For those of you that don't know or might be new here, I like to do analytics sometimes. I much like a sine wave graph of a sine wave. I do it more often and less often in waves. Last year I was tracking the growth across our social medias, and since about early December, I haven't given a shit anymore. I just stopped. And then I did a New Year's post to kind of show how the year went. Honestly, it was like 6 months of like, yeah. And then we kind of hit June, July, and I was like, eh. And then what I learned is if you don't keep feeding that machine, it just dies. It just stops. So, yeah. Like, we were getting close to 2,000 follows a month, and then it's taken like 4 or 5 months to get that in the later half of the. Anyway, doesn't matter. Stop talking. I'm not talking about graphs anymore. Doesn't matter. What matters is the experience and the fun we have along the way. Don't laugh at me, you birdie bish over there. I'm trying not to fixate.
So hard.
I'm trying not to think about them anymore. Uh-huh. Thanks, honey. Thanks, Kevin. Fine, fuck you all. I'll show you my graphs. I can't remember how to open them. Hang on. Yes. I actually call the graphs they graph after the emote. Yeah. I wonder if I can copy this. Guess I'll just, rather than try and show you the web page, I'll just show you the actual thing. Copy image address. Can you post that in for me, pal, bro? Wait, you're gonna go lie down. Forget I said that. It's fine. I'll do it. That work? Yeah, that worked. All right. Yeah, Follow me, everybody. Here's my graphs. So you see how they're all rising until about like here? This you see how they all flatline? That's when I stopped making shorts as regularly. Yep. So the impact of making shorts was impactful. That's what we learned. Oh yeah, the green one was TikTok. The funny thing about TikTok is you see the flat line before. I didn't start posting on TikTok where it starts going up. I was posting on TikTok the whole time. It just wasn't doing anything. And then it suddenly went, oh, you know what? Yeah, all right. And then it's flatlined again. Despite posting. So. Daily content being a big drive for numbers. Yeah, but it's work. And I got basically picked up work. So I stopped having the thing. I'm making highlights again though. Highlight video. And I made Doig Swift the movie, which is all of the previous clips from last year into one long, almost 2 hour long video. I basically spent the first 6 months of last year making a Doig Swift movie. So I edited an hour. I edited it down into an hour and 45 minutes. Which means I probably edited over 2.5 hours of footage over the time. Have you considered having clippers be short TikTok posters too and rewarding them somehow? How would I do that? How would I reward them somehow? I mean, if anybody wants to like mimic my editing style and make us shorts that are good, I would consider collabing. Trying to work something out. Because I feel like I have established a way that I edit them that you could kind of piggyback on. Fuser says, I only have a dinky laptop, otherwise I might have tried already. Fuser, you have been MVP for this sort of stuff. Because you basically provide at least 80 to 90% of the footage that I used for clips throughout last year. I'll let you know, I watch your clips first. From any given day. And I want to give back for all of that effort because it's incredible, dude. For those that don't know, Fuser clips moments from our streams on pretty much every single one. And titles them and all sorts. I don't know if you've been framing them on the vertical thing as well. Like sometimes I just grab those. But don't feel like you have to. I wish Twitch like didn't. They've got this whole thing where you can frame like where you want to show the parts of the screen for the vertical layout. And it's like, that's awesome if you're a regular Twitch person who's always in the corner and has the screen here, and that makes sense. Doesn't work for us though, unless we're very static. And even then, I feel like I can add extra comedy for framing stuff. Ask clippers to clip and edit. They send you the edit, then you reward them something, you get your line to go up, and it pays itself in new subs. Yeah, I think it would need to be a thing where it's like, hey, we need 7 clips a week, something from one particular person, rather than being like, oh, if you make a clip and we happen to use it, then you get a return, because that's messy as fuck, and I don't like that. It's off the ball. But similarly, it can't be like, I will give this amount flat fee per clip that you send in, because some of them I'd be like, I don't know if I'm gonna post that, and if I don't post it, you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You wouldn't watch if you didn't enjoy. Aww. Sweetums. Okay, I'm gonna see if this still does the scene transition twice, or whether it doesn't. See if it does the skip transition or not. Because I don't understand why it's like going to the RAID camera and then back. I wonder if we just set the... We just set the state earlier while it's still doing the transition. Room is agitated. Clips on the app are garbage now. Ah, fuck, that sucks. If you don't do the vertical things manually, it does it automatically and it sucks and picks up. It does this transition. Should I just move the scene change to here? And then it could hide. Hide it in here. Okay, so the Raiders win. All right, let's try that. Yeah, Twitch fixture tool. I think there was like sync issues as well with clips that were getting made by Twitch. Well, that's like the softest scratch noise ever. You're trying to get attention with that. It's very, very sweet, but work. It does work because I see you're doing it, but Chad is still 30 seconds ahead of on clips after months. Jesus. All right. 7 raiders. Enter, do a test raid. Okay, doing a test. Yeah, when companies try and improve something, but they end up breaking the core functionality of it. All the bells and whistles are just like, it doesn't work. All right, so if we test raid winning, still doing it. Still doing it. Test raid. But it's not doing it there because it's hey Guma. Guma hungry. Okay, so it's got the previous and the network room correct now. So network room, we're currently on main deck. We're switching to raid. Previous was main deck. That's great. We go through this and then we're like raid winning. Does its chain thing. Going up to here. And then it should switch to main deck here, which it does, but then it still does the transition. Why does it feel like it needs to transition between those two? Let's see what happens if I say that the transition between raid and main deck is a cut, and then we should it's not fixing it, but it's hiding it for now. Main cam and the Cinemachine brain. All right. So this is a list of transitions that our Cinemachine camera knows about. And sometimes you can say any camera. So maybe we can do raid to any camera. I need to know what the camera itself is called. So we do that by raid room, raid, battle cam. Okay, so back on main cam. I don't know what it means by current room camera. That's interesting. So battle cam 2 to main deck cam is a cut. The community VODs couldn't be there live, but just wanted to say thank you so much for looking at my art, kind words, and much motivation. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sending stuff in. All right. Debug. Panel. 7 raiders. Test the raid. All right, it's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Da, 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 da. And then we can say test raid winning. Doing it. It's 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 doing it. And I don't I don't know why the ship disappeared. But it looks like it cut from one to the other. So that's cool. Why did the ship disappear? How the fuck did the raid ship disappear? The captain is also gone. Is that a clue as to why it's doing it twice? I feel like that's just a... It feels like a random bug. Seven. Test raid. I changed the raid controller, didn't I? Probably something to do with that in the timeline. Probably what it was. It's a timeline thing, it has to be. Has to be that. That it was getting turned off before it was ending. Yeah, because the wrap mode is hold, so I was turning it off before it. Yeah. Figured it out. You know what? Copy this. I'm gonna make our debug thing yellow so it's way easier to find it. Paste component is new. There we go. Cool. Now I can always see where my debug panel is. Not that you can see that, but now I can see that. There's my debug panel. It's yellow now. Good. Cool. Debug panel. Play. It's 1. It's 1 p.m. now. I need to go grab lunch. So I think if this works, I'm gonna call this potential fix. And then go grab lunch and raid someone. Need to change this to 7 out of play mode so I don't have to keep changing it every time. Alright. Boom. Icon things in. Alright. Test raid losing. Or test raid winning first. So cool. That looks good. And we're now in main deck. We knew that we were previously raid. We test raid again. I need to stop it from flashing that white thing for the screens and everything. Because that's a bug. Test losing anyway. Still think actually it still thinks it's main deck. So it might not change. It should still change the main deck. Ooh, it didn't clear these. That's fun. So there's a we need to be able to clear these black bars. I think even if we're like jumping around, they should get cleared. Fun. I should set a test where I could like jump straight to here we go. Losing. Nice. It's working. The potential fix. Oh, I should set up a thing in OBS. Add. Will this work? Notes. Note scene. It's a good idea. It's probably not good. I'll do this off stream. Rather than during, just so I can test it. Basically, I was going to try and share the notes that I was writing. Can I strike through this? I can. Brilliant. Cool. Awesome. Raid camera after raid is cutting out instead of machine blend. It's a hacky fix. The end of raid cinematic transition happening more than once. There we go. I mean, it wasn't playing the transition more than once. It was just blending between the two cameras a second time after the transition. So it's not that much of a hack. Hacky cut. It's not that much of a hack. Don't judge me. Dang, these scammers are getting creative. I'm an Indeed job advisor calling about a job offer. Please add this number on WhatsApp, then hang up. AI voice clearly monotone, sounding like a 12-year-old boy for some reason. Jeez. Every day we take one step closer to the what Idiocracy film. Get job. Get job. The amount of times I've had a message from a recruiter that was like, "Hi, we see you have skills in these areas. We're looking for people for these jobs. Do you know anyone?" I'm like, that's your job. Do you have an entire website where people put their portfolio? That's how you found me. How are you not matching people for this job based on the criteria, based on their LinkedIn profile? Why are you DMing me this? Are you just trying to get people who aren't already on LinkedIn to use LinkedIn to find jobs? That's probably it, right? So many people. Availability check, yeah. We had a fun bot message on Red Goblin Splash's stream yesterday. Don't ask how I know, but I know what you did 17th of February 2006. I would have been in last year of high school. So I was probably at school. I was probably revising for exams around then, to be honest. All right. I think that's it for today. I think that's it. We kind of fixed that little bug. We have more bugs surrounding it. But I have to eat. And I will use the raid browser function to find someone cool. So many times a recruiter has been like, "We love your work. You'd be great for the role." And I'll go, "Which parts of my work have you seen?" And they go, "Oh, never mind." Just blanket statements. We had a DM from a content creator who was just like, "Yo, I love everything you're doing." And I was like, hard to believe. Oh, what did you see? Oh, just everything. Like, right. Sure. Okay. I believe that. I was drawing art once on stream and someone came in trying to hire me for an environment artist role. Yo, you draw that mountain so good. Can you draw my mountain? Yeah. You worked for the National Grid for 10 years and I get some wild offers on LinkedIn. What thing was your favorite? Oh, you know, the next thing you make. I'm excited for it. Uh-huh. Sure. This doesn't feel fucking opportunistic at all. Okay, be nice. Yeah, I forgot to look at the raid browser after I opened it up. All right, search for people that we follow. Kurzak. Color wheel characters EP. Okay, that's our primary raid target so far. Artie also just started, did he now? He was.
He thought you were going to be raiding someone.
Fuck you, Artie.
He ran to start his
He ran to start his stream.
hoping.
1 second.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go fucking call him out.
Don't call him out. I didn't character.
I'm not. I'm not raiding you, you bitch.
Don't be an asshole.
Okay, so there's Kurzik, maybe already. He's not even started up yet, so. What's he saying to you?
Nothing. He said dream. Little asshole.
I'm an asshole. It's fine. Only to the people I feel things about. He's talking, lol. I have him muted. Hang on. He's talking now. Anyway, I'm probably gonna raid Kurzak.
Wow. That's fair.
Yeah. Here we go. Dog, make it a clip and send it in his chat. I hope you have a great time over at Kurzak's. It looks like they're doing some cool character art for the color wheel thing. That should be fun. And Kurzak's pretty chill. Cool animator. Yeah. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for all the raids and support and for the banter. And I'll catch you all tomorrow or Thursday, whatever happens then. All right, bye. Thanks very much, VOD Squad. The password today is Artie's dumb bush.